Hey, what's up, guys? It's Michael for Family Game Review, and for day 19, we're going to play for the Light It Up Blue Challenge, Overcook. Overcook is one of those unique games that it's hard for me to describe unless you actually see it in action. And what makes this game unique? And it's going to be kind of a weird twitch because I'm going to be handing off the headset to Camille while we're playing. Overcook is basically a four-player co-op game in which you are in the kitchen and your objective is to cook dishes and get them out before the timer runs out. The better you do, the more points you get. And this is one of those fun games in which it's great for families. It's great, if it's just yourself and a young one or, your loved one. This is a great game, a great couples game, believe it or not. I know that this is the Light Up Blue Challenge, but this is just a fun game to play. And Camille and I are going to play this game. But the reason why that this is on the Light It Up Blue Challenge, one of the reasons why, is it's actually fun in the office. But something about being a chef in a kitchen without Gordon Ramsay yelling at you is a big hit with our special needs, game testers. They just love the fact that you cook like things like fish and chips later on in the game, and then soup and hamburgers, and as the game gets more progressively harder, the more of the challenges and so forth, you get to do more things. Now, as this game is very self-explanatory when you watch the game in motion, this is a very family-friendly game. There's no cursing, no violence, no anything whatsoever. I can't promise the fact that you guys won't be yelling at each other, because whoever will ruin a dish, but that's the fun aspect of the game. This is one of those party couch co-op games where everyone could sit together, play on the same screen. There's no challenge as in who wins or who loses because it's a co-op. Everybody works together. Now, you see here in this kitchen, Camille's on the right, I'm on the left, and what I'm going to do is work with Camille, because I thought it was lettuce, but it's actually an onion, so we are going to cook onion soup. And yeah, thank you, Camille. How basic the controls are. Left stick is to move the player, A is to pick up objects, X is to do the chopping and so forth. So here's Camille and I playing. So what we have to do is our first soup involves 3 onions. So Camille's going to lay the onions down. I'm going to take them to the cutting board, cut each onion, and then Camille is going to put them into the soup. And while she does that, I'm going to get the plate ready so we could serve the soup once the soup cooks. So there we go. I got the plate ready. And now Camille's waiting for the final soup to get cooked. Now, don't let the simplicity of this game fool you. This game can get quite challenging very quickly. This is... Hello, okay. Yes, the more players you have, the better. This game is more enjoyed with 3 or more. Just for the demonstration purposes, we're only going to have just 2 players right now. Every other tester went home. Today's Wednesday, so everybody's just enjoying the nice weather outside right now. So I'm going to get this last onion ready, and Camille will go ahead and get it for the soup. She's getting ready the next batch, and then you also have to wash your dishes. Yes. So if you want to teach your kids chores and responsibilities, guys, this is the game to have it. So I am going to serve this and then chop up the onion. Here's the second onion, and then get the third onion here. There you go. And as she's cooking the soup, I'm gonna wash the dirty dish, because nobody wants to eat out of a dirty dish. And then go back to cutting the onions. And sometimes if I'm falling behind, Camille could come and help me chop the onions, but we're doing okay so far. So she's gonna go serve the dish while I go and put the onions up, and then she's gonna do it right after me. And if you look at the upper left-hand corner, it shows you how many orders are in the queue, to say the least. So, chop this onion. Alright, I'll serve this soup. And then while Camille gets ready for the third one, she can wash the dish. You see how communication is key in this game. No communication means nobody gets fed, and nobody gets fed. You have an angry, angry restaurant, and then people start leaving, and then you get a bad Yelp review. Nobody wants a bad Yelp review. I think we have enough time for one more soup. Maybe not. But if we have four players make the game go by quicker, more coordination in the kitchen and so forth. But imagine this is a great party game. This is great for kids, great for families. One thing we noticed, we were actually talking to an expert, one of our experts with autism, and she suspects that the reason why this game is such a great hit is because everything's on a rail system. Like, everything has a flow to it. Like, the onions must come out of the bin, and then they have to be chopped. Then from chopping, they go into the soup. Then the soup, they go to the plate. Then the plate, they go to the window. And from the window, you bring the dirty plate and wash it, and then rinse, wash, and repeat. No pun intended. I am going to hand the headset over to Camille and see if she could pull off what I try to pull off for the past 19 days, talk and play at the same time, and she'll give you her mom's aspect of why this is such a great game. So give me one moment.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us for the 30-day Lighted Up Blue Challenge. And no, I cannot play and talk at the same time either, so this is going to be really funny. This is going to be a very funny broadcast. Before the game starts, I want to tell you that this game... Alright, what do we need here? Onions. We don't need tomatoes. Don't chop the tomato.
Okay, I won't chop the tomato.
Sorry. Now, you can see over here, this particular kitchen is divided in half. And now, all of a sudden, we have variation in orders. That first... yes. The first level was just to help you get started. And this is all about cooperation, working together. And that's why I love it, because it is such a fabulous game for an entire family to sit and play together. Oh, I have to go get the dirty dish. And what I love about this game is the whole family can play together. Oh, wait, no, you need that. What are we on to now? Onions? Even if one of your family gaming members happens to be nonverbal, it's okay. The entire family can still play together because, as you can see, onion. And then after that, we got tomatoes. Okay. Oh boy. See, if you don't put the ingredients in quickly enough, your dish will burn. So this is all about cooperation. It's just a fabulous way for people to learn to work together. More tomatoes. Mike's absolutely right. This is a great core skills building game to help people work together. And one of the things that I love about this game, you've heard me talk before about the developmental skill scale that's used by AblePlay, the organization that rates special needs friendly toys. But oh, plate, sorry. Oh boy. This is one of the few video games that is not only completely family friendly, but also helps with social skills. And as you can see, as we progress, the levels get increasingly difficult. And at the end, you get a little tally of how many orders we delivered. 7. We got 16 in tips. Wait, how did we fail 3 orders? Oh, because we were late. Because our Yelp score has suffered because we can't play and talk at the same time. But that's okay. Let us show you how crazy some of these kitchens... Oh, goodness, this one on the ship. So as the game gets increasingly challenging with each kitchen, it's a lot more fun, especially when you are playing as a family. Okay, mushrooms. Put a plate in the middle. Chop it. Shoot. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm picking up the soup. Ah! Where's the fire extinguisher? Oh no. We're burning the kitchen down here, folks. Mushrooms. All right. So you can see the coordination. Not the coordination, the cooperation that is needed among the people playing this game. Oh, sorry. There you go. Serve. I'll put this down here. All right, I'm coming. Need a plate. to the soup. I need a plate. Now, this game is definitely a lot easier. The more players you have, the better the coordination you'll have. The mushrooms. But this is one of the few games, of all the games that are family friendly, this is one of the only that I can think of that actually doesn't just help with cognitive skills. Plate. I need a plate. So you can see how fun it is. Hey, we at least got 5 out. Wait, 4 of them were failures. Oh boy. But it's non-punishing. There's no punishing even on the final ticket. Everything stays happy. But you have loads of fun in the kitchen. The kitchens get crazier and crazier. We're about to make hamburgers, believe it or not. And the beautiful part of this game, like I said, whether you're playing with kids who are on the spectrum and otherwise, I'm saying because everyone in the family can play this game together. So the beautiful thing is the cooperation, the social skills that can be developed by playing this game. This gives new meaning to being able to game with your kids. Now hang on, folks, because... Wait, why is my character not doing anything? Where's my character, Mike? Oh, hang on, we may have to restart that kitchen. Oh, wait. Okay. So as the kitchens get increasingly difficult, cooperation is key. Let me get a bun. No, I don't need that. Okay, put the bun on the plate. That has to go first. Mike's gonna get the meat. Alright, and deliver. Yes. I'll get the meat and I will deliver. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm on it. There we go. Okay. Oh gosh, I put the pan on the floor. So you can see the cooperation this takes. All right, needs meat, correct? I don't abandon that just yet. Next one is a plain burger. There we go. We're not doing too bad for a two-man team. So, nice! No orders failed. So hopefully you can see the amount of cooperation and how much fun this is. Now, we're struggling a little bit because I can game and talk about as well as Michael can, but this is a crack-up game, meaning you could have 4 family members, whether it's one parent, 3 kids, and one of them's on the spectrum or any other combination. You can play this game all together and have an absolute blast, and that includes even with kids who are on the spectrum who are actually nonverbal, because there's no dialogue required. There's just cooperation that's required. And it's a simple game, but at the same time, it's very challenging. And it's sort of a bridge where it can literally bridge all the different members of your gaming family, be they on the spectrum or not. And one of the biggest tenets of having special needs or having someone in your family with special needs is inclusion. Games that can... Oh, we're going to play again. I won't be able to talk. Oh, okay. We're going to go back to an easier kitchen so I can try to talk. I want my little redhead character back. Oh, you're going to be... I knew you were going to be the cat. So it's all about cooperation. It is so much fun. During playtesting, this was just non-stop cracking up. Okay, what do we got? Tomatoes. Okay. Put that there just in case we need it, which we will. Yeah, feel free to do your own Gordon Ramsay accent while you're playing. Here, I'll serve. Okay. 1 tomato coming up. So this game is so inclusive because everyone can play together, no matter how simple or how challenging the level. Everyone can play together and have a blast. Okay. All right, secondary plate. So it's got the attributes of great inclusion, this is a game that can literally be played from probably age 5 or 6 until about 50 or 60, literally. So the family can game together, and that's what it's all about. Remember, a family that games together stays together. And this is one of our top picks when it comes to inclusion. And I gotcha. You got it? I'll serve. Darn pedestrians. What do we need? Tomatoes. Okay. Alright. So you see we can switch off roles, but sometimes that can slow you down rather than speed you up. Alright, you got that one, I'll serve. I got it. So, the game may seem very simple in its concept, but imagine how this carries over to other aspects of family life and doing things together, being cooperative. 3 onions. I'll serve. And that's why we love Overcooked, and that is why we feel it deserves a place in our 30-day Lighted Up Blue challenge. Another onion, okay. When the music gets faster, you know you're running out of time. So clearly you can see that this game is pure fun, and if you don't think it's challenging, think again. Dare we show a level where the kitchen... there are some levels where your kitchen is actually split in half, and... Right, this one you have to move in one direction around a one-lane kitchen. There's another level where the kitchen actually splits, and so cooperation is king because you have to be able to pass ingredients to each other and serve only when the kitchen levels come together. And so it's tons of fun. It's non-punishing. Even if you got every dish wrong, it doesn't matter because you have so much fun, and it really is one of those games where the entire family can play together, have tons of laughs, and it's, you know, if I refer to the Able Play developmental skills, the way that they approach toys, again, this one is not only a cognitive skill builder, but it's one of the few video games for which I can say that it helps with social skills. Because if you have a gamer who's on the spectrum and they're playing with the rest of the family, they can play whether they're, no matter what part of the spectrum they're on. But it's a great way for everyone to play together. Same game, same time. And that's just wonderful when it comes to the 30-day Lighted Up Blue challenge. And so we love Overcooked. As you can see, this is the uncharted map of the more difficult kitchens to which we have not yet made it. But we've had an absolute blast. We've had people cracking up laughing while we were in the different kitchens, no matter how well we did or if we messed up every dish. It wasn't about that. It was about everyone playing together, whether we were bumping into each other in the kitchen, whether we were doing well and really cranking out those dishes. It was fabulous. You know, play testing was a ton of fun. And, different people do have different skill levels in the so-called kitchen, and that's okay because it's about the inclusion. It's about the cooperation of the whole family, and that's why we absolutely love Overcooked, and we definitely believe it deserves a place in the 30-day Light It Up Blue Challenge. So, is that a little mini Stonehenge? Why did I never notice that before? Maybe because we were just going from kitchen to kitchen. We never really explored the surrounding areas, so. What is tomorrow's game? Pang Adventures is tomorrow. So, definitely tune in tomorrow for Pang Adventures. That's going to be a fun one. But if you walked away with anything tonight, from our crazy kitchen escapades here, just remember that this is a must-have for your digital library. Great for kids on the spectrum or otherwise. Great for young and old. Everybody can play this game together and have a blast. It doesn't matter if you get all your tickets out on time. It's really just about the fun. It's all about the fun and the fact that everyone can do it together. So, with that, we bid you adieu for the evening. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for being a part of our 30-day Light It Up Blue Challenge. It's April 19th, which means it is still Autism Awareness Month. So wear your blue and be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Take care.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Grab a copy of Overcooked.